go. Here's the Stellarium website I showed you in the last video. All right, I'm going to go ahead and type in the mighty hills of Farmington this time. The mighty hills of Farmington. So we'll go ahead and use that location. Nope, not at all what I meant to do. Any second I'm going to do this right, don't worry. That's the one. Thank you. Yep, let's go. Let's do it. Use this location. Thank you. All right, so here we are. We are in the mighty hills of Farmington. Doesn't it look just like Farmington? Hey, look, there's North Farmington High School right there. Because it's in the north. See, north, and then a build. That's funnier than you're giving it credit for. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go to 4th of July here. Once again, I got to move my face. All right, so 4th of July. Now we're going to go to sunrise. Okay. Okay, here we are. Now, sun travels in the southern half of our sky. Okay. It rises in the east, travels through the southern half of the sky, and it will set somewhere over here in the west. Okay. So that's what we're visualizing here. Now, I want us to kind of get an idea of when it rises, right? How high does it get throughout the day? How long does it take to get there? And then where does it set? Exactly. Okay. So we're going to go minute by minute here because if you remember, it was 5:55 is when the sun officially rises. Okay. So notice here's the east. The sun is actually rising north of east, right? Because south is over here. So to the left of east is going to be north. So it's actually rising north of east. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of estimate that. Okay, if south is here and east is here, the sun is rising here. I'm going to go over to Kami. I am going to get my drawing on. I'm going to get, let's say, size 10. I'm going to use yellow. And I'm going to say, okay, 5:55, the sun was rising right here. And then I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna record that as let's see here. I'm gonna say sunrise. Ooh, caps lock. So it rises, and then it's 5:55 a.m. That's a location where it rises, and you can, center that anywhere you want. Okay. So now we're gonna go back to Stellarium, and we're gonna go hour by hour. All right, so bonk, 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 bonk. And I kind of want to know how high in the sky is it when it gets right over the south horizon here. So right here, okay? Now, this is a little harder to do, but we can, if we turn this grid on, right, we know that this point right here is directly above us, right? So that's straight up, that's 90 degrees. Right, the sun is not quite straight up, right? And I want to get the sun so that it's right on the south line too. So I'm going to go back a little bit again. Go back an hour and go back forward an hour. Okay, so then I'm going to go like this until it's right on that line. Right, boom, centered. All right. So if this is 0, 15, this is 30. Nope, these go by 20s. 0, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, so it's just under 80, so I'd say about 70, right? But you know what? We can actually find out for sure. If you click on the sun, it'll tell you the altitude is 70 degrees, okay? So we're going to go back to length of day. I'm going to take my drawing out. I'm going to use yellow again. I'm going to go up, and I know that's 90, and I know that's 45. So I'm going to go ahead and estimate that we're talking somewhere around right here. Okay, that's how high the sun gets. Okay, and that's what we call solar noon. It's not exactly noon, but it's close. Let's actually go back and check the time. All right, the time is 13:37. That's 1:37. All right, but that's what we call solar noon. So we're going to go ahead and write that down. We're going to say, okay, this is solar noon. Solar noon is just a point in the day when the sun is highest in the sky. That's always when it's due south. Okay, and we're going to say 1:37 a.m. Or no, p.m. now because time goes by. Anyways, there you go. Okay, so let's go back. All right, so that's when it's set. or it was at its highest. We're going to now watch it as it sets. I'm going to put my face over here again, and here we go. We're going to go hour by hour until it's ready to set. Lo and behold, it is setting in the west, as it should. We're going to go right to the point where the sun is on that 0 line right there, set. Boom. Okay. 21:13. Okay. 21:13 is the time at which it is now setting. Okay. So that's like late. All right. So we're going to go back to our beautiful diagram. Notice it's just to the right of west. It's north of west. And we're going to go back here. We're going to take our drawing. I'm going to move my face again. Constant battle. All right. I'm going to put it right here-ish. All right. And then I am going to make a text box. I'm going to say, okay, this is sunset. All right. And it sets at, what did it say, 21? So that's 9, what was it? The minutes on that again? 9:14. Yep. Okay. There you go. All right, folks. That's the gist of it for Farmington Hills Part 2. We're going to look at Miami, Florida. Welcome to Miami. I think I screwed that song up just now, but I don't know.